Hey there, folks. Thanks for jumping in. If you're not converting 15 to 20% of your Facebook leads into appointments right away, or not even converting 1 to 3% of your overall Facebook leads into transactions, then you definitely need to check out this video because we're going to go over the biggest mistakes people make when trying to convert Facebook leads for real estate. Let's jump into it. If you find this video useful, I'd really appreciate you to hit subscribe so you can get more content. We release one video every single week. One of the biggest mistakes that I see real estate agents make when trying to convert Facebook leads is they have the wrong mindset, the wrong approach. They're coming from a business that is referral and recommendation based, and they want to take that same mindset and those same practices to Facebook when they're completely different lead sources. When you're talking to people from your database, from your sphere of influence, your friends and family, you're talking to what we call met leads, people that already know, like, and trust you. That's why when you meet from someone with your sphere, when you have an appointment, you should be converting those appointments at 70, 80, 90% to transaction. That's why they convert so high. When people meet with people that come from Facebook, you're converting Facebook leads into appointments. Typically, those are going to convert maybe 30, 40, 50% to a transaction. It's way less, folks. That's why it's so important to make it a numbers game. Facebook leads are known as unmet leads in marketing parlance. They do not know who you are. They do not already know, like, and trust you. You've got to work them harder. It's a different ball game. Now, I'm not saying this to discourage you, because I think Facebook can be an unbelievably great lead source for any real estate business. I just want to prepare you for that mindset. Facebook leads, when compared to your database, your sphere of influence, are going to take more calls and more texts. They're going to take a stronger value proposition, and they're going to require more effort on your part to convert. But they are a great way to grow your team, grow your business, and scale up for 2022. Another big mistake that I see real estate agents make when converting these Facebook leads is they do not call, text, or message them enough times. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Folks, it takes at least 12 attempts within the first 30 days. 12 minimum if you want to have a chance at converting those Facebook leads. And you need to mix up the follow-up. It cannot just be phone calls. It cannot just be text messages. It cannot just be direct messages on social. You've got to combine them. We always combine calling and texting to get the maximum results. Engage the lead however they want to be engaged, but start the conversation with them how they prefer. But the goal is always to get them on the phone or having a two-way conversation on a Zoom call, in person, however you can get it. Sometimes real estate agents, they can get really intimidated. They don't want to bother the lead. They don't want to be a nuisance. Folks, that's the wrong mindset to be in. This person is coming to you. They have a question. They have a problem they want you to help them solve. Be a resource. Be the solution to their problems. Use that as a motivation, as the right mindset to make that next call, to send that next text message, to follow up with these leads until they respond so you can start that two-way conversation with them. Be the solution and it'll be much easier to make the next call and the next follow-up. Another big mistake that I see real estate agents make is that they stick too much to the script. They follow the script too strictly. And folks, I'm not going to say anything bad about scripts. Scripts are unbelievably important and they help you convert more leads. But understand the purpose of the script. The script is a starting off point. The script is going to guide you, but you do not need to follow it 100%. A big mistake, a big tell that I see is when an agent or even an inside sales agent is talking over the lead. They're trying to get them back to the point. They're trying to get the next question answered. And I feel that's the wrong approach. When someone is talking to you, wanting to share something with you, the best thing you can do is shut up, step back, and let the other person share that thought with you, share their experiences. One of the hardest things to do is to get the lead to open up to you. Do not interrupt them. Do not talk over them. The script can wait. You never know how these conversations are going to go. They can go this way, they can go that way. You have to stick with the lead, always listening to them, because the main goal of having that conversation is building rapport, building trust. The best way to do that is to ask the question and actually listen to what they're saying and ask follow-up questions. Showing genuine curiosity is one of the best ways to connect with the other person. You want them to listen to you, but first you've got to do the listening yourself. Use techniques like active listening, where you're validating what they're telling you to let them understand you're following the conversation. You're actually listening to them and understanding what they're saying. Having a two-way conversation with a Facebook lead is all about building rapport with them for the first time. You want to tell them you're there to help and you want to listen. Not doing that and not understanding that is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when talking to these leads. Another big mistake that I see, when you've finally done enough follow-up, when you have the right mindset, when you're having a solid conversation with them, your script, your execution can lack a value proposition that's strong enough to convert the lead. We call it the hook. Your script needs a hook. You need to give the lead an unbelievably strong reason for them to actually meet with you. Because guess what, folks? They do not want to meet with you. They see no reason to. You've got to give them that reason, and that reason can be the hook. When you're talking to someone about real estate, trying to answer their questions, that's why it's so important to listen to what they're telling you, because they're going to tease out. They're going to tell you they're a first-time home buyer. They're going to share with you some of their frustrations, some of their questions, some of their problems. Your job as a real estate professional is to position yourself as the solution to that problem. If they see you as the solution to their problem, they will magically now have the time to meet with you, to sit down with you in person, over a Zoom call, or even attend that next follow-up phone call that you could be scheduling with them. If they are not convinced, if they see no reason to meet with you, they can give you different objections like, oh, I'm just looking. Oh, I'm not ready to meet with anyone. Oh, I'm just browsing. I am way out from doing anything. I don't need to talk to anyone right now. All of those objections, in my opinion, can be a very polite way to tell you, I see no reason to meet with you. I see no value for me, so I am not going to do that right now. But if you come with value, if you come with a great hook, you can actually flip the script, and start a more valuable conversation. Some great examples of hooks that you should have in your script is, for example, if you're in a market with a low inventory situation, you should offer them inventory. You can have an off-market property list, and you can do that. You should tell them, we need to meet to go over my off-market property list to see if any of those properties could be a great fit. When do you have a chance to go over that? In person or on a Zoom call. Another great way is for you to share your expertise. You've got a VIP buyer program, and tell them how that program is going to help them compete in a multiple offer situation. Get them the best financing possible. Give them an unbelievably valuable and great experience. If you don't know what a VIP buyer program is, Google it, find one. Make one, because you need a super valuable value proposition to get that lead interested. And a VIP buyer program can be a great. If you're talking to a lead that you realize is a first-time home buyer, offer to educate them and to help them on their home search. Teach them about current market conditions. Help them navigate multiple offer situations. Be knowledgeable about first-time buyer programs, down payment assistance, anything that might be useful for their situation. Because if they see you as a resource, someone that can guide them and help them along the way, then it is much more likely they're going to meet with you going down the road. I hope this has been helpful for you folks. These are some of the biggest mistakes that we see day in and day out with people trying to convert Facebook leads for real estate. Hopefully you're having a ton of success and you've already resolved those. But folks, it's really common for us to have one or more of these issues going on. It's always useful to look back, review, and make sure you're not falling into these situations. We use these scenarios to help train our inside sales agents for real estate. If you want to find more information, follow the links below. I'll see you on the next one.